Hey everyone, so today we're going to be talking about 5 meme coins that will absolutely explode when Bitcoin makes a big move to the upside. Now this is absolutely important because you want to be in coins where it moves in lockstep with Bitcoin. So basically what that means is that when Bitcoin pushes up, all these coins are likely to follow up with it. And what that does also, it gives it predictability as well. So here we have seen over the last couple of days where Bitcoin has exploded to close to $104,000. And a lot of these meme coins have absolutely exploded to the upside, doing, 20%, 50%, some of them doing 2-3x's or even more. So once again, that's why I'm sharing you these 5 coins, and nothing in this video is financial advice. So always make sure to do your own research. So let's get into what these 5 meme coins are. So before we go into what those 5 meme coins are, I want to take a second just to go into why being in meme coins for this bull run is so important. And the very first reason is because meme coins will be the leaders for this bull run, which means that it's expected to make the biggest gains during this bull run. And one example is if we look at right here, the top meme coins by market cap, we could see for the meme coin entire industry is sitting at $71 billion right now, which has gone up over 8.4%. And what's really noticeable here, as I was mentioning that meme coins outperform the general market, is if you actually compare it to the performance of, let's say, the top large cryptos here, you'll see that Bitcoin over the last 7 days has gone up 7%. Ethereum has been absolutely rocking hit. That's what we want to see. If we want things to really go into alt season, we need Ethereum to really push to a new all-time highs. And over the last 7 days, it's done 27%. But a lot of the other coins, even XRP, BNB, for example, a lot of them are sitting at 0 to 15%. But if you compare that to the performance of what meme coins are capable of, you could just run down this list right here. Pepe is considered a large cap, more established meme coin, and over the same period of time, 7 days, it's done close to 47%. Bonk has done 18%, Fartcoin 21%, Dog with Hat 32%. So that's why being in meme coins is so important, or at least having a portion of your portfolios in memes, because you get to capitalize on that massive upside. And also right now, we are not technically in the bull run yet. You can see by the Altseason Index right here, it's sitting at 33, so it's more leaning to the left, which is more towards Bitcoin season, but it's gearing and it looks like it's sliding more towards the center. And eventually what we want to see it happen is move to the far right here, where you see altcoin season. And if we look at the fear and greed index, a lot of people are feeling really good about the market right now. So it's sitting in greed right now. It's sitting at 70. So, a lot of people are very optimistic about the market. And if we look at the Bitcoin dominance, we can see that Bitcoin dominance is sitting at just under 63%. So if you combine the Bitcoin dominance, it's still quite high. We need to drop, in my opinion, into the low 50s, for example, before alt season really takes off and you have that parabolic bull run here. So what's really good here with alt season being at 33 right now, which is technically not the full-blown alt season, and Bitcoin dominance still being quite high at 63%, is that you still have a little bit of time to get into these next 5 meme coins, because the last thing that you want is to be chasing those massive pumps when the parabolic run happens and retail is coming in and you become the exit liquidity for other people. So the best time to buy is now, before all the craziness happens during the parabolic part of the bull run. Now, the first meme coin that will absolutely explode when Bitcoin makes moves to the big side up is Mudang. So right now, Mudang is sitting at 13 cents and its market cap is sitting at $131 million. And if we look at the 7-day chart here, we could see that it absolutely went parabolic. Just 2 days ago, for example, it was sitting at a market cap of 40 million. And just in a matter of 48 hours, it's already done a 3x. Which now it's sitting at 130 million. So we could see how fast these meme coins can move when Bitcoin begins to make its big push up. And for those who are not familiar with Mudang, Mudang is this hippopotamus that became absolutely an internet star just more recently in September of 2024. And so this hippopotamus here is based in Thailand. And it got really popular based on memes and images that went viral online that were based on this hippo here. So, if we have a look at the number of holders, we can see that the holders is sitting right here at just over 73,000 holders, which, a lot of people truly believe in this project here. And one of the great things about Mudang is it has shown longevity. So if we look at the max chart right here, it came out in September. So it's been out for almost 1 year now. And that's what you want to see, is you want to see it survive not only this big pump here, but continue to be active during this time right here when the market's kind of flat. And you can see how it's had a big run up right here. And we're not even in the bull run yet. So just imagine how much higher it could get when the bull run comes here and you have all the retail that enters into the market. So at its all-time high, it reached a market cap of about just over $600 million. And I could see Mudang doing easily 10x from here, breaking its all-time high. So this is the very first one, and it falls into the whole meme coins, animals persona, where you had dogs and frogs, for example, become really popular. Cats will be very popular category of meme coins, and that's where Mudang fits in here, being the hippopotamus. The next meme coin that has a history of doing really, really well when Bitcoin pushes to the upside is Gigachad. So for most people in crypto right now, they know what a Chad is, and that's a word that's really thrown around a lot in crypto to really describe, and this is more geared towards men, that really taps into the primal senses of dominance and really goes into the whole persona of the alpha male movement. So of course, as we know right now, crypto is a male dominated industry. So that's why Gigachad, this meme coin that's built on Solana, has such widespread appeal. So right now, Gigachad is sitting at 2 cents, and you can already see that over the last 24 hours, it has gained 25%. So, as I was mentioning, whenever Bitcoin moves up, you'll see Gigachad also push the upside in a very significant way as well. And the market cap for Gigachad is sitting at $239 million right now. So if you go to the website here, you can see that they're actually building out a brand here. So they're selling anything from hoodies to t-shirts to headbands, for example, and they're really tapping into the movement of the alpha male persona here. So I could definitely see a big cult building around this, and according to Murad, which really emphasizes choosing coins that really create a cult community. Gigachad has all the inklings of that community building that ascends into that cult status. So once again, Gigachad is one that looks to move really, really strong when Bitcoin pushes up. The next meme coin that went ballistic when Bitcoin hit 104,000 is Peanut the Squirrel. So over the last couple of days, or particularly the last 24 hours, Peanut the Squirrel gained 46%. So that's absolutely a huge winner during this movement over the last couple of days here. And what Peanut the Squirrel is, it's a squirrel here that we can see that was taken away from his home by the state officials and euthanized. So what really came about this, and this created a movement where symbolized injustice, also a fight for movement and equality. And a lot of people, when the story broke up about how the state came in and confiscated a squirrel that belonged to an owner, a lot of people thought that that was unfair and unjust, and that the owner had the right to keep the squirrel as a pet. And what ended up happening is it became a huge viral sensation, and this meme was created on Solana. So we could see that if we actually go to its all-time chart, that it hit an all-time high of almost $2 billion. So right now it's sitting at a market cap of 356 million. So when retail comes in and the bull run kicks off, there's a very good chance that you'll see a lot of attention come to Peanut the Squirrel. So can it break its all-time high? There's always that possibility. In my opinion, I think that has enough gas, enough attention, and enough eyeballs on it that when it's time to rock and roll and the parabolic part of the bull run takes off, that Peanut the Squirrel will get a lot of attention, as we have seen over the last 48 for the last 24 hours, for example. That's already gone up 46%. So it has the potential to make some really, really big moves to the upside. And one of the big things that it has going for it was that Elon Musk tweeted about Peanut the Squirrel, so that's what gave it a massive amount of attention. So I would imagine that that's going to be a storyline that is going to be shared with a lot of the people, especially new people coming in, that this was a meme coin that was shared and talked about by Elon Musk. Now, meme coin number 4 is Just a Chill Guy. So if we go to the about section here, we could see what Just a Chill Guy is. So, what Just a Chill Guy is, it's a meme character that's all about being super relaxed and not caring much about anything. So that pretty much describes the whole vibe of crypto, for example, is when you come in, you're pretty much carefree and you're really just being low key, for example, not really making a big deal of things. So pretty much just playing very nice and cool. So this kind of taps into what we had talked about with Gigachad and being the whole alpha male. And one of the big things about being an alpha male is being calm and collected under all situations. And Just a Chill Guy is, really personifies that more calm and stable side of being an alpha male. So right now, if we look at the price of Just a Chill Guy, we can see that it's sitting at 7%. But more impressively, it's gone up close to 28% over the last 24 hours. So once again, Just a Chill Guy is a meme coin that really runs up really, really hard when we see Bitcoin move up. So right now, the market cap of Just a Chill Guy is sitting at about $75 million. And if we look at the max chart here, we could see that its all-time high is sitting at close to $600 million. So, in my opinion, I could see that this thing has an easy 5 to 10x in this. So you can see that the good thing is it has longevity as well. So it came out in November, which means it's been out for over 6 months. So once again, you want to see it survive this big pump here and continue to be active. And just more recently, you see it go up 28%. So that when the attention comes back to the market and the market begins to rip and Bitcoin begins to create new all-time highs, that Just a Chill Guy has the capability to attract a lot of attention and liquidity to this project here. And finally, we have the meme coin Goats' Maximus. Now, Goats' Maximus is more of a hybrid between a meme coin and AI. So here we're on the website, and for the regular person, this doesn't make any sense. Well, it doesn't really make any sense to really much anybody until you get to the section here where it kind of explains, the creation of the meme coin right here. So if you read right here, and I'll just go through this really quick, is that this meme coin is tied to an AI truth terminal. So as this truth terminal grew, it endorsed the creation of the GOAT token, so which is a meme coin born from its own chaotic energy and loyal following. Within a few days, the GOAT coin garnered over 200 million in volume, embodying the AI's capacity to blend technology, finance, and memes. So really, if you're to look at what the purpose of Goats' Maximus, it's really to introduce the concept of AI and truth terminal in a very user-friendly way to the everyday person to really attract eyeballs to the truth terminal. So this is a brilliant marketing strategy where you're using, let's say, meme coins, which is something that's very, very easy for someone to understand, especially the concept of an animal such as a goat, and then eventually get them to pay attention to AI, for example. And if we look here at its price action, we could see that right now it's sitting at 16 cents, but much more impressively, over the last 24 hours, it's gone up a whopping 78%. which is absolutely huge. It's such a big gainer. It's probably the biggest gainer out of all the 5 meme coins that I had showed. So here, if you look at the 7 days chart, you can see that just 2 days ago, for example, it was sitting at about 70 million. So it's already done a 2x within 48 hours. So this thing goes really, really parabolic when Bitcoin pushes to the upside. And let's have a look at its all-time chart and have a look at its all-time high. So at its all-time high back in November, it reached $1.2 billion, which is a 10x from here. So lots of potential in Altseason Maximus, especially when it blends AI with meme coins. So those are probably going to be 2 of the biggest categories that will be leading this bull run here. So I could definitely see Altseason Maximus pushing to new all-time highs and breaking that $1.2 billion mark. And if not, doing a 5 to 10x, which is crazy great returns for more of a safer type of meme coin.